Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Easy work tonight. They got nothing for it.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. All right, a chance to check out stats for Austin Reeves.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Jones, also Kelly Oubre out there, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, we've got Connect, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Andre Drummond, and it's the eraser, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard position. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Here's the eraser. On the wing, Reeves. 17-foot shot on the way. Buries the jump shot. Reeves has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Lakers. Stolen away. Here's the eraser.
Oh, man!
And that one is hammered home. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Connect. They get it back. Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And here is Los Angeles now after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Here's the eraser. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Hits it from three-point range.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Drummond throws it down.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. We've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. You look at the eraser, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Luka Doncic right there behind him.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Poked away. Right side, Jones. That one's off. Still out of sync. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Connect. Good on the three-point shot. Connects got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
So it's the Lakers now. After the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Softly drops in the floater. 6 points for the eraser. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Maxey kicks to Jones. Philadelphia moving the ball around.
Reeves locking down his man. That's excellent defense. You love to see that.
Unable to get that one to the inside. And Vukcevic pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 15. Now, here's Maxey. 23 points his last outing. Lets it go from deep. The shot missing.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Pass to McCain. Now Jones. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Zero hesitation. Maxey, great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Beyond the arc. And the three is knocked down. Deep ball good and a nice shot from the eraser.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's McCain. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Jones with the screen on Reeves. McCain's shot is off.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, the eraser in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He finished with 64 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here's a look at some stats for Drummond. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 7 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Here's the eraser, and the 3 ball is good. The eraser's got 15. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Here's Maxey, and it's good for 2. He's got 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
To the wing right side, takes the 3, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
It's tipped.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Back to Reeves. Over Maxey. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. From deep. Another miss by Maxey.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's Reeves. 9 points in the game so far. And another basket for the Lakers.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Vanderbilt. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Inside and connects. Slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Oubre. Will it go? It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the eraser. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Pass to Drummond. Connect with it to the right side. This one for three. Rebound by the 76ers. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. Here's McCain. Kicks it out to Jones. Now Maxey. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Maxey's got 13 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The shot by the eraser. No good. 76ers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Oubre outside. Jones, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Right wing. Three-pointer. Another three that time. A beautiful shot from the eraser. The eraser's got 20 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
The Lakers with the ball. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Drills it from outside.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive moves by Maxey.
And here is Los Angeles now. Vanderbilt finds Drummond. Here's the eraser. He's got 23. Pass to Reeves. Here's the eraser. He's covered by Maxey. Connect with it. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Cameron Payne. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Connect. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Vanderbilt comes in for Royce O'Neal. Austin Reeves is checked in for Luka Doncic. The Erasers subbed in for Payne. Here's the eraser. Count it. The Erasers got 25 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 23.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now Reeves. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. 16 points for Dalton Connect.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now Reeves. He's got 13. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Another miss by Maxey.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Jones after the made shot from the eraser. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's McCain. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's the eraser. Here's Drummond. Reeves outside. Here's the eraser. The second effort. And Jones pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Maxey looking it over. Here's Vukcevic. 12 points his last outing.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
Here's the eraser. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The eraser's got 30.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
Here's Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Lakers shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Here's the eraser. That one goes in. The eraser's got 9 points in the quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
To stop the run. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 27.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
And Connect gets it to go.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Outside, Maxey. And there's the call on the eraser. That's his first foul. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Denied. That's tipped, and another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought it into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Let's see, Ultra fan Latoya wants to know, could Ernie currently score on either Shaq or Kenny? Wow.
Well, I've really never seen you ball lately, Ernie, or even
At all.
I don't think I've ever seen you ball, so I'm not sure. I would imagine that your jump shot is pretty prevalent because I've seen you shoot in the studio, but getting around me, never.
You're talking too much. Don't even try it, Ernie. I'll pound you like a... Never mind.
I have full confidence in my ability. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by the eraser.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Jones is out there with Oubre. Then there's Maxey. And it's Vukcevic in at the 5 spot.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Miami Heat.
And that matchup against the Bucks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Took him no time at all on that one. Maxey's got 30 points.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to connect. Here's the eraser. Connect with it. 24 points for him. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Maxey. From outside, off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
The three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Vanderbilt the pass to the eraser. Now connect. 27 points for him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Vukcevic. Here's McCain. Oubre for 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Connect. They get it back. For 3. Connects from three-point range. Connects got 9 points now in just the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Vanderbilt the pass to the eraser. Back to Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Pass to Jones. To stop the drought. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Now connect. Here's the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Vukcevic. Jones looking for an opening. Maxey with it. It's blocked. Here's the eraser. And he has 42. Here's Connect. Drops in the layup for 2. Connect's got 38 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Los Angeles.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Tries it from 9. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Driving to the basket. Philadelphia's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Down low, here's Maxey. The rebound by the Lakers. The Erasers got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Vanderbilt, and again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Maxey. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Reeves. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got 22 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Maxey kicks to Jones. There's the triple. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Reeves outside. Pass to the eraser. Out to the right wing. Here's Connect. Hands it from downtown. Connects. Got 43 points.
Wow. What can you say?
Maxey on the wing. He's got 34. That shot wide open.
No hesitation there from Maxey. Confident in that jumper, as he should be.
And Connect gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Back to Oubre. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. The eraser shot's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside, Maxey again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And it's Connect in the corner. Pass to the eraser. Now Drummond. Out to the right wing. The eraser passes to Reeves. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
And there's the call on the eraser. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Drummond. O'Neal comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. The eraser passes to O'Neal. Connect with it. A floater. Another possession. Another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammates.
And Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Looking to end the run. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. The Lakers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the eraser. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Payne. Los Angeles with some changes. Stevens is checked in. And James subbed in for Connect. And the 76ers making a change here. O'Neal against Edwards. Pass to Maxey. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Greg, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
We've got Doncic. O'Neal is out there with James. And it's the eraser, and it's Stevens in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Here's the eraser, and another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Maxey finds Oubre. To the inside. Kicks it out to Maxey. Outside Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Maxey, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Maxey's got 46 points.
He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Here's the eraser, and another three for the Lakers.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. The rebound by the eraser. The eraser's into the lane. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Just his first attempt. And O'Neal finishes inside.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Oubre outside. That three off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's the eraser. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Sinks the three-pointer. Grimes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Over to the wing. Here's the eraser. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to McCain. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
And the 76ers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Pass to the eraser. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. To the wing on the left. Takes a three. The eraser's shot's good. The eraser's got 58.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's McCain. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by O'Neal. LA has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Pass to the eraser. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Off target with his 3.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to McCain. There's the pick. Maxey in the corner. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The shot by the eraser. No good. Philadelphia shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Maxey with it. Now defended by the eraser. Oubre, no one around him. Knocks down the 3 ball. Oubre's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's the eraser. He's covered by Maxey. The eraser's shot's good.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Cameron Payne comes in for James. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to this storied season one more time.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the eraser.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
And here's Payne, the 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Launches a 3. Rebound the Lakers. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
another win. Back to work tomorrow.